Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So, wird heute wieder viel gesprochen. Quatsch jetzt mal mit allen aus dem Camp. Und die Leroycan-Sache muss ich jetzt dann auch noch machen, ne?
Need to find a way forward.
Ach Mist, muss ich außen rumlaufen. Na egal.
Hold, Seeker! Have you come to swear yourself to Shress by my paw? Mother of cats, feline of felicity, the only deity one should ever swear fealty to in these 9 lives. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw? Yes, yes! Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
Ach, da ambitionierte Katze, ne? Hey, warum sagst du, dass ich offline bin? Which, what are you doing with me? Ah.
How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that at least I can help with.
Okay. Ah, Mist, jetzt sind wir wieder bei Handeln, nicht bei Tauschen. Geburtsrecht. Konter. Soll eine Aktion kosten nicht aus der Bundesaktion. Kann aber pro kurzer Rast verwendet werden. Das sind 2 Sachen, die ich gerne benutzen würde eigentlich. Was ist das? Feuersprengstoff, okay. Kann da ein bisschen rumspielen mit, ne? Einfaches Gift brauche ich auch nicht. Ich würde, wenn dann was haben wollen, was halt Damage macht. Kaufen wir das ganze Zeug auch mal. Ja, da wiegt ja auch einiges, gefühlt einfach so ein Kilo. Und wir denken, okay, warum? Das kann dann der Leroican zu seiner Dings hinzufügen. Zu seiner Library. Cool.
Hope you found what.
Könnte ich eigentlich Will geben, also den Hut, ne? Weil dann ist er besser in Angriffen. Ja.
All right.
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not? Explain yourself.
Immer sollt ihr nicht leichtfertig sagen. Ich rüste euch bei lebendigem Leib.
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
Genugtuung mal schaffen, euch in Stücke zu reißen.
It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The night song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Und zum Gott, das reicht nicht, ein unsterbliches Wesen zu fangen. Ehrgeizig.
I intend to achieve greatness. And I intend to do it for a long, long, long time. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
Würde ich jetzt mal nicht so sagen, ne? Oh, okay. Kann ja nicht ins Lager gehen. Dann mach ich von hier aus. Warum ist der eigentlich... Achso, ja.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
Na, aber gefährlich. Ja, brutale Söldner euch.
Let them come, and let them find me. Dame Aelin will strike down any who seek to bring her to harm's home. Yet, it is better to cut off the head of the snake than to let its slithering snakelings swarm us unabated. This wizard must be held to account. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
Wenn nicht, wir gemeinsam, komm.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts, all the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lae'zel right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Dann macht die NICHT-Geschichte jetzt auf jeden Fall wenigstens auch fertig. Jetzt muss ich mal noch gucken nach Jaheira, die tue ich jetzt raus. Und ich glaube, ich nehme jetzt einfach Gale mit.
Let us find Aelin and extend Lae'zel's invitation.
You're sure?
Ja.
Later then.
Later than. Da ist Gale.
If that charlatan Lae'zel thinks he can best Dame Aelin, he's even more clueless than I believed. We should inform her of his delusions. No doubt she'll have great fun in dispelling them.
Kommt auch mit. Warum haben wir solche Vertrauen in euch?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, Gale. Kommt mit, das Abenteuer ruft.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Ugh, that guy makes my skin crawl. So, what's the plan? Do we chase him out of town or skip straight to skull cracking? All right, fair enough. But, oh, can I watch? I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
Really screw at you, ja.
Copper for your thoughts?
Erzählt mir von eurem Verhältnis zu
He got his
Gottasch.
claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldurs Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
So wird das hier von Anfang an getrickt. Der Dude, der ihr das empfohlen hat, war wahrscheinlich nicht, aber Gottasch denkt sich, oh man, die kann das bestimmt aushalten.
Soldier? I guess the vanilla-flavored tadpole has given us some enjoyable new tricks. But going half mind flayer... Then again, you can pull it off better than most.
Ich verstehe, wenn es keinen Gebrauch davon machen wollt.
Thank the gods.
Oh, fragt man
How
Geld.
can I help? I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. It certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation.
Ich weiß nicht, wie sie macht umgehen. Es gibt viele, denen das... Schon gut, sprechen wir über andere Dinge.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Ah, okay. Darren will es
We should
wahrscheinlich.
tell Aelin that Lorroakan is hunting her. She has a right to know. Also, she'll want to cave his skull in, and honestly, I would not mind seeing that. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No.
Warum wollt ihr sie nicht nutzen?
Good. I wouldn't have anyway. If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Illithid and its Githyanki slave. I'm not going to submit to this. Don't ask me again.
Okay. Dann ist das Thema auf jeden Fall bei Darren auch schon mal vom Tisch. Das ist gut.
What can I do for you, my friend? Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldurs Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
Wir sollten uns in der Stadt umhören.
I hope so, because I am not striking another deal with Raphael. Who knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldurs Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something. Hello, my dear.
Macht euch Sorgen, dass Cazador herausfinden, dass ihr zurück seid. Hat er doch schon.
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
Klingt gefährlich. Und wie genau wird ihr zuschlagen? Er wird nicht alleine sein.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better. The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
Why? Will nur wissen, was ihr für Absichten habt, all diese Macht. Ihr müsst versucht, seine selbst zu ergreifen.
Well, of course I've thought about it. If I completed the ritual instead of Cazador, I'd get all that power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flayer.
Und die Seelen, die dazu geopfert werden müssen, natürlich. Wer wäre da nicht in Versuchung?
Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
Okay. Habe ich mit denen schon mal gesprochen? Hat Volo noch was zu sagen?
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document
Oh.
all as accurately as possible.
Ihr verkauft jetzt Sachen. Zu Geistern und Gespenstern. Wir hätten Volo haben Gedams. Aber er verkauft ein paar nice Schriftrollen eigentlich. Und Würste. Okay. Lesen wir das Buch. Weiß nicht, ob ich da irgendwas. Geist, Todesfee, Poltergeist, Spuk, eine Tasse Eis, Kartoffelschnaps, 3 Fingerhut, Zitronensaft mit Minze garnieren. Ah ja. Aber er war da gerade mit irgendwas anderem beschäftigt. Oh, den Stab der Unterbrechung könnte ich ja eigentlich Geld geben, ne?
I applaud your taste.
Weil der Trauerfrost bringt ihm ja relativ wenig eigentlich. Bewirkt jetzt zusätzlich einen Kälteschaden, wenn du mit dem Zauberkälteschaden bewirkst. Dann ziemlicherweise unterkühlt zu. Aber halt einmal for free, Counter-Spell Stufe 5.
Still alive.
Actually nice.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
Kann das sein? Herzog und Sterman hat ein Bündnis mit dem Imperator.
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Ich meine, da steckt noch mehr hinter der Geschichte, oder?
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Ermittler, die hatten nicht eigentlich dem Imperator. Wie das so?
Whatever you believe about Stelmane, she's not the only one to suffer the killer's blow. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Eure Kräfte, wenn ihr willens, dann sie
Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be.
Einfach Weisheit. Sag einfach Weisheit. Oh, ja, okay, ich mach das doch, ne? Das verstehe ich.
Thank you.
Von dem Traum,
I
wie sie
think that
sprach.
unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Ach, Will hat das ganze Zeug gar nicht, ne? No, ja, komm. Oh, natural 20.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Okay, reden wir über uns.
My favorite subject.
Keine Küsse, keine Tänze mehr. Ich will, dass wir Verbündete sind, nicht mehr. Oh.
I don't know what to say.
I
saw our future in my dreams. Grand adventures, tender moments, and all the wonders in between them. I'll let you go if I must, without crying or complaint, but with the gratitude that I could know the happiness of us.
Ich wollte halt noch ein...
So be it. You're the author of your own story. You get to choose which part I play. Just do me a favor. Make it a story worth telling. A life worth living. You deserve nothing less.
Okay.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
Ich bin einfach lustig. Goblin game smells like goblin.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son a monster, twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Der Sohn hat seine Seele geopfert, um euch zu retten. Ihm bleibt keine Wahl. Und Vater, komm.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Will.
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
Es war immer ein treuer Verbündeter von Baldurs Gate. Ihr fühlt euch wie ein richtiger Dreckskerl. Ich bin wieder lustig. Dass ihr zwei euch versöhnt. Und diese Stadt retten.
All too right. My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fire so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
Ein Worm, wollt ihr sagen, dass unter der Stadt lebt ein Drache?
A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even. The worm goes by many names. Answer, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever it's existent. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but the Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Darf nicht lieber selbst wecken? Euer Vertrauen ist gerecht. Wir suchen den Worm und bitten ihn um Hilfe.
Thank you.
Oh, ich muss wohl auch noch
May the
umführen.
city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. I disappointed him once. I won't do it again.
Dass ein Drache unterhalb von Baldurs Gate lebt. Wir brauchen Ansurs Hilfe.
Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps. It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it.
Man erneuert eine tiefe Verbundenheit wieder erlebt.
Joy.
Joy.
To my father, I was only ever a boy. Incredible that he can see the man I became. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldurs Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
Okay. Was sagt denn eigentlich der?
What do you need of me?
Welche Mächte habe ich jetzt eigentlich? Achso, okay. Komm, schick mal Schikalach weg.
Copper for your thoughts. Really? Oh, fine.
Dost thou require a new ally? Oh, very well. Choose.
Die Frage ist, wenn ich mir jetzt einen Mietling hole. Na, komm.
No one stopped me yet.
Und ich dem jetzt quasi den Check of all Trades gebe. Ob ich den Erfolg dann trotzdem kriege oder ob das wirklich nur bei einem Dings sein muss. Das. Ungerüstete Bewegung, okay. Ja, okay. Das war anscheinend nicht wirklich schwierig, das zu bekommen. Junge, einfach mal alles. Du kriegst 3 Stufe 3 Zauberplätze, ne? Muss ja nicht alle Zauber, die man schnell auf Stufe 1 haben kann, ne? Denn das Chaos. Ach, okay.
No time to rest.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Art thou certain? A single mortal.
What path lies before me?
Easy.
What's on your mind? Help.
Ja, ich habe jetzt, glaube ich, mal. Aber mit Schattenharz kann ich noch sprechen, eigentlich. Mal reden wir mit Schattenharz.
So Leroican covets Dame Aelin. He'll live to regret that once we inform her. More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Will ich euch nicht davon abbringen. Okay. Wo sind denn alle? Oh. Komm, Gale.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The night song is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
Mich aufzuhalten.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor.
Oh, ich kann auch die Rewards von seiner Leiche
I'd hoped you'd keep an
sammeln.
open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Aasimar, she must go directly into the caging runes.
No, Master Leroican. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the night song here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Oh. Roland muss sich verteidigen. Ich glaube, Aelin kommt eigentlich ganz gut selbst zurecht. Wo ist der dann? Stimmt, da ist der Unwettertelefon aquatische. Was macht denn das? In der Nähe gewährt die betroffenen Kreatur Immunität gegen Kälteschaden und für elementarem Tadel. Das ist was, das muss ich jetzt ganz recht schlau machen. Ich will ja eigentlich, dass Lae'zel in die andere Richtung fliegt, aber das ist, glaube ich, mal ein bisschen schwierig gerade. Okay, sein Myrmidon hat ein bisschen Damage bekommen. Boah, was mache ich denn Hunters Mark? Wieso kann ich mich nicht hasten? Ach so, weil ich schon einmal benutzt habe, ne? Ja, so, okay. Elementare Antwort auf Asterion. Welches ist das? 5. Grad. Boah, wir nehmen jetzt Kontrast bei Stufe. Ja, Stufe 5. War seine Reaktion? Ouch.
This is gonna feel good. Ready for this?
Oh, der Dude ist schon mal down. Dann gibt den Rage. Geht da mal näher hin. Aber den Rage hätte ich halt natürlich wieder vorher machen sollen. Der ist verängstigt. Armer Gale. Okay, jetzt bin ich dran. Trotziges Leid. Ach, ist eine Aktion. Ach, das ist auch so ein Nahkampfding, okay. Okay, ach komm, dann smiten wir den einen erstmal weg. Dem geben wir auch einen guten Smite. Ach, echt jetzt. So.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Die gute Roland lebt noch. Das ist gut. Die Geschichte wiederholt sich nicht.
With haste.
Sucht das Nachtlied. Okay.
Lae'zel, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Die steht halt immer noch in dem Kreis.
Lae'zel is dead. The bastard is dead. Lae'zel was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own two hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
Der Tod ist vorbei. Ich hab gewonnen. Ich wünschte nur, ich könnte Lae'zel noch einmal töten.
As do I. I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need. Right here.
Priesen sei Roland, Meister von Ramaziths Turm.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. Lae'zel refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do?
Gib mir einfach all seine Waren. Die Stadt wird nur interessante Dinge, die ihr entbehren könnt.
What's mine is yours. Take what you please. Leave only the books and scrolls. But know this. Ramazith's tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Nice. Ja, das ist alles so kacke, was er dabei hat. Was aber noch sein Zauberangriffswürfel? Naja, da gibt es tatsächlich, tatsächlich bessere Sachen. Es gibt auch schlechteres, aber es gibt auch besseres.
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
Trauer welcher Art?
Perhaps. Yet if I could run him through 1,000 times, I wonder. Battle has tired my mind, made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle, as is your way, and I am proud to fight at your side. And you, tiefling, you did not embarrass yourself. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Okay. Jetzt gucke ich mal, was es hier noch so gibt. Wenn es hier noch überhaupt irgendwas zu looten gibt. Ja. Aber es scheint mir jetzt nicht so. Ich antworte als Suspekt, der euch halten kann. Tür also von meinem besten Ratgeber entworfen. Ich hoffe, Neugier damit befriedigt zu haben. Okay.
I saw somebody go up to Lae'cel's tower last 10 days. Looked a proper fright when they came out.
Welcome. I am to if you are a city official here to... What will it be?
Ah, okay.
The water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a bracing mist.
Oh, net 20.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no, feels no pain and knows no morality.
Come get your copy. All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine... Have a gander at that.
Okay. Lokale Titaner, bei Durchschnittshusten sind empfindlich und laut. Für Wut. Was sagt das der Priesterin? Alle Fehler. Mit den Ungnade gefallenen Wandhampo-Erben. Auf unsere lokale Gesetzbücher. Plattenplage in Taverne 11 Song. Funken im Heldenherz. So, nachdem ich das gemacht habe, Casados Palast. Von dem Muster sprechen. Was da oben? Mit Laura am Basiliskentor. Wer ist der Wanderer?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead.
Of course, madam.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have... Yes, stupid you...
Madam, tell me.
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the...
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or some...
What?
What is happening?
A hag? Preposterous. No such creature would dare...
Don't scare me more than... What? I've no family. And Vanra's father isn't around.
Erzählt mir alles, was ihr
Her name is
wisst.
Vanra. She's 7 years old. And has red hair. Thank you.
Geht zur erröteten Nixe. Wobei, ich gehe jetzt erstmal zum Basiliskentor. Und dann tue ich hier... gehe ich hier in den Tempel rein und rede ich erstmal mit Mispra, ne? Wenn das ja eh Teil von Gales Quest ist.
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the trust in the purity of Goddess of the moon and stars. Her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you too."
Ich gebe ihr meine Unterwäsche. Ist ja noch so ein Night Song Ding eigentlich?
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is...
Das ist ein wohllos komisches Buch, ja.
Faithless creatures seldom cross our threshold. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Oh, belebende Hände wiederbeleben. Aegis-Hände. Wenn du eine Kreatur heißt, erhält die einen Effekt Klingenbann, aber wenn du eine wiederbelebst, erhält sie den Effekt von Todesschutz. Oh, okay. Heiligen Krieger, das ist der Kreuzfahrermantel. Der heilige Stern. Ein Zug lange Leuchtkugel. Geweihte Waffe. Mit dieser Waffe Untote. Oh, ups. Werden möglicherweise vertrieben. Okay, interessant.
You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you?
Oh, Sterling hat jetzt echt schon einiges an Damage gekriegt, ne? Ach, kann ich ja gar nicht, weil er in einem Gespräch ist. Ah, er hat die an. Okay. Antipitoes.
Let's have a rummage.
Oh.
Quick profit. So, thank you. Der Mann Verdu. Delightful. Like candy from a gnome. Quick and easy. You're coming with me. Almost too easy.
Almost too easy.
What a generous pocket. A little souvenir. Bless the oblivious. Not even a challenge. Almost too easy. Thank you. Quick and easy. Der Mann Verdu. What a generous
Caught red-handed. Perhaps you should practice...
Greetings. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits.
Das mag ja Sterling weniger.
All right, what now? These boots have seen everything.
Hier bin ich jetzt im Hafen gespannt. Dann mache ich doch mal schnell noch irgendwas anderes. Wenn ich schon hier bin, dann gehe ich doch mal kurz da unten rein. Dann gehen wir mal kurz zum Mystic Carrion.
Direct me.
Hat er eigentlich Remove Curse? Könnte das aber, glaube ich, mal mit reinnehmen.
You've seen much of the book.
Ah, okay. Die letzte Liste der Roten Ritterin. Legendär. Flüche enthalten.
The book radiates power, but the once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Ah, Natural 20.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel that your will is. You see now life, but as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind.
Tja, was wird es wohl für Konsequenzen haben? Oder hat er selber noch eine Schriftrolle mit Remove Curse? Flameblade, okay.
What now?
Glyph of Warding. Ah. Okay. Oh. Kriegskunst. Erscheinung von 6 Meisterstrategen. Jede Erscheinung greift bewirkt. Okay.
Awaken, little one.
Das ist auch so ein Zauber. Ich glaube, das gebe ich natürlich gleich an Gale.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Bei den kann er dann gleich lernen. Grillikum der Strategie, Kunst des Krieges. Die Kugel der Unverwundbarkeit.
Lost in thought.
Hat er eigentlich schon.
Keep your distance, darling.
Mensch, Armor ist immer wichtig.
Easy.
Time to press ahead.
Will ich mal mit dem.
Not allowed up.
Mist.
How delicious. Well, hello, beautiful.
Catch a break. Better be cautious.
Oh, das ist ein Soulcoin, nice.
Need of you.
Ready or not.
You are under my compulsion, Spectre. Not allowed.
Ach komm, Sterren macht sich jetzt einfach unsichtbar. Wo ist denn hier die Invisibility Potion?
Let's go.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Should be easy.
Ah, man hätte auch außen rumgehen können, ne?
Necromantic magic.
Oh. Nachricht von Thrombo. Der Maske sorgt dafür, dass er diese Nachricht nicht sieht. Verschutzt sie vielleicht.
I spy a note under that canvas.
Schreiben exerziert. Okay. Immer die Stinkwolke. Rectus. Ich will mal wissen, was eigentlich passiert, wenn ich den Analmystiker töte, ne? Naja, Lae'zel kann halt immer noch seine Bonusaktion benutzen, damit in die Luft stechen, ja.
Shall we? Certainly.
Was ist das für eine Maske? Wie Gladiatorenblut gefärbt, ja. Ich glaube, wir tun hier der Stadt ein bisschen so einen Gefallen, wenn der stirbt. Bitte verzeiht. Ich brauche nur noch ein wenig mehr Zeit. Ausgerüstet, ich habe nichts mehr.
I'll just help myself.
Unheilige Alchemie. Ja. Was tut er da? Warum ist der Analytiker da? Oh.
I see you fulfilled our agreement, and with admirable... So you choose to deceive me?
Someone there? Don't linger.
Is it right?
Okay, gegen Feuer. Dann gebe ich dir Feuer.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay. Befindet sich außerhalb seines Körpers. Er kann nicht getötet werden, solange sein Gehirn intakt ist. Okay, aber wo sind denn diese Sachen? Heiliger Trotz. Not found, okay. Ah, fuck. Ah, kann sich selbst auch hasten, okay. Du kannst nicht geheilt werden. Ah. Hier, da ist Fluch, oder? Ne, ist ein Zustand. Doch, verflucht. Okay. Okay. Okay, den casten wir auch nochmal auf Stufe 4. Gedanken, atemlose Lunge. Wir gehen jetzt auf die Mumien. Ich dachte ja eigentlich, der hätte vielleicht noch irgendwas mit Geld zu tun, aber... Oh. Okay, warum auch immer, der es mich gerade gefragt hat, ob ich den Dings von ihm machen möchte.
Slow down.
Oh, okay, er ist trotzdem tot. Okay. Also konnte der Analmystiker doch sterben.
Pushing on.
Ich dachte zuerst, es wäre vielleicht in seinem Haus verteilt und man müsste ihm halt dann hinterher, oder man müsste halt im Kampf dann überall hinlaufen, aber... Anscheinend nicht. Der Vater Arsch. Ein Betrüger. Angeblich seid ihr ein notwendiges Übel, wenn wir mit unseren Verstorbenen sprechen, wollen. Doch in Wahrheit seid ihr... Sobald ich genug Beweise habe, wird Faust ein Besuch erstatten. Oder was ist die Stahlwache? Gruppe der Nekromanten. Wiederbelebung. Knochen der abgründigen Tiefen. Seelenbefriedung. Fackel der Verbrennung des Ankers. Bevor was Baldurs Gate. Okay. Einzelner Torso. Ach, da ist eine Steinmauer. Oh, ach, das Herz von Vater Aas. Stimmt, das muss ich ja mit Feuer anschießen, ne? Irgendwie Cantrips? Ah ne, stimmt, der Paladin hat ja keine Cantrips.
I'd love to, thanks.
No trace of that jar remains.
With haste.
Romantische Kodex und ihre Rätsel. Ich sehe, oh, Erinnerung einer Mumie. Meine Karriere als teurer und exklusiver mystischer Berater. Sie wollen befriedigt werden. Okay, interessant. Was auch immer für Bedürfnisse eine Mumie hat, ne?
In the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there? Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Muss ich hier mal gucken. Ob sich hier quasi sein Zeug leeres Larvengefäß. Tentakel in einer Flasche.
Let me work my magic.
Sicher, sicher, ne?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Very well.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
Hört auf Zeit zu schinden. Ich schüttet ihr noch nicht mal einen Fingernagel. Sie hat euch von euch verlangt, euch selbst in die Luft zu jagen. Ihr seid bereit dazu.
Am I?
Ja.
You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Wenn seine Göttin das Nachvollziehbarste. Reißt euch zusammen, sonst macht ihr euch noch zum Narren. Was schert euch, was sie von euch denkt?
For a wizard, to have the love of the goddess of magic herself, it was intoxicating. An experience beyond expression. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Ihr nehmt mich nicht mit?
The summoning channel Mistra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
Vergebung, Gale, das könnte eure einzige Hoffnung sein, die Kugel loszuwerden.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart. And her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Okay.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
Wie fühlt ihr euch jetzt, wo es verbracht ist?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Ist nicht eure Schuld. Ihr könnt es nicht wissen. Weil ich dafür bezahlt habe.
As always, I endeavor to be invigorated by your candor, rather than eviscerated by it. Blunt, as your summation is, it's correct. I dared to call myself an archmage while acting the apprentice. The hallmarks of a most excellent idiot, unfortunately. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
Wenn euch ihr seid ein großer Mann, gell? Mit oder ohne Kugel.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
Okay, habe ich jetzt Gates Quest abgeschlossen. So mehr oder weniger. Zumindest müsste er jetzt auf dem Part sein. Das der Wanderer. Break of Gold. Nur verantwortlich ist. Geld drauf, no. Doch wenn ihr Grunde für sich behält, hier das Gewebe ihm zu Gebot. Okay. Steinfürsten, suche den Keller nach dem gestohlenen Gold, suche den Keller nach dem Minsk. Das sind dreimal dieselben Sachen. Okay. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal zur NICHT. Macht jetzt auch mal. Guck ich mal da rein, ob die jetzt eigentlich noch, ob die jetzt immer noch bewusstlos ist oder ja, bewusstlos vorübergehend. Vielleicht muss ich auch vorher mal eine lange Rast machen, damit der Status vorübergeht. Wo waren hier nochmal die NICHT? Ah, da.
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. God's above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear? That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some Captain Grizzly had to clock her.
I could close the maid early. Can't a captain be blood Captain Grizzly at your service? What can I do for a long... Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
Doch, wo ist eure Tochter, wenn nicht hier?
Not a notion. But not a soul has seen this so-called Vamler of hers, myself included. Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
Eine Sache auf den Grund zu gehen.
Gods. Do I? She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I hate that it's come to this. But I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently. Good. This is return when the deed is done.
Bitte Wanderer. Okay, ja. Würde mich eher mal interessieren, was ist eigentlich mit dieser Vettel-Geschichte? Das Tribunal. Wo ist denn das? Wir haben ein Vettel-Spiel namens Jetlord. Erzählt uns gedacht, dass die Sache mit dem Baldurs Gate zu finden ist. Wenn die Vettel nicht besiegt. Ja, okay, aber wo fange ich denn da an? Dann gehe ich halt wieder zurück zum Baldurs Gate.
I apologize for that.
Aber wo ist sie jetzt hin? Wo ist diese? Weiß nicht, das sind auch mal so Sachen, da muss ich extra nachgoogeln. Was es damit auf sich hat. Ich wüsste jetzt nicht, was ich jetzt hier noch so zu tun hätte. Okay. Weil ich könnte noch zur Song. Zur Elf-Song covern. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich dem Dude schon gesagt habe, dass ich die Ratten besiegt habe.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Was macht ihr hier?
Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap.
Niemals billig. Ihr seid kostbar.
Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo-Yoks. We see who can tell the funniest stories. Great! Hello! We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. Then maybe...
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me?
Seine Witze wirklich gut oder sind sie nur komisch? Wir können im Landteil.
Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
Voller Leute, die nichts applaudieren. Tot!
Whoa! Hang on. This should be against the rules.
You're against the rules. Aber er ist gedankenschnell für seine Nase verloren. Also fragt er, wie riecht er denn? Antwortet, ich habe sein Gehirn verspeist.
Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before if you cross an owl bear with a bugbear.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself.
Chef Revere has been staying most vigilant since your warning, yes. Only murders in this kitchen will be if there...
Okay, ich habe ihm das schon mit den Ratten gesagt, anscheinend. Gehen wir mal ins Camp. Dann rede ich jetzt nochmal mit Aelin, was die noch sagt. Oh, Aelin ist gar nicht da.
Aelin left to face that wizard. Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. He can harm her, just as Ketherick did. She'll survive it, but I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest.
Okay. Nee, sie ist immer noch nicht da. Okay. Ja gut, ne? Weiß ich auch nicht. Ja gut, ich will jetzt eigentlich noch nicht lange rasten.
What's cooking?
Still breathing.
Also vielleicht mache ich, wenn dann erst eine lange Rast, bevor ich bevor ich das mit Anzo mache. Also bevor ich bei Anzo bin. Und ja, ne? Also würde ich mal sagen, wenn euch der Stream gefallen hat, dann lasst mal ein Follow da. Schaut auf YouTube vorbei, gibt es neue Videos und natürlich Sunbros Praise the Sun. Ja, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich mache später weiter. Ich nehme es dann erstmal auf. Dann gucke ich noch die Sachen nach, die ich nachgucken wollte. Da ich jetzt keine Ahnung habe, wo ich da mit den Sachen anfangen soll. Also zumindest mit diesen Vettel-Geschichten, mit der Vettel-Geschichte. Würde ich gerne machen. Ja. Gut, das mit Moll. Ich könnte noch zu Neunfinger gehen. Und ansonsten mache ich dann, glaube ich, mal als nächstes dann. Mache ich als nächstes Answer oder will ich dann. Aber doch, ich mache Answer. Und ich glaube, dann mache ich Cazador oder mache ich dann. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich dann zu Raphael gehe. Aber ich glaube, das mit Raphael mache ich, bevor ich hier Dingens mache. Nee, ich glaube, Cazador mache ich, bevor ich zu Raphael gehe. Irgendwie so. Ja, wir werden es ja dann sehen.